I told you before, and this is the last thing I'm going to say. Growing up is painful. It's not easy. But that's what our program is about, in case you haven't figured it out. It ain't about the football. It ain't about scoring touchdowns. It ain't about the win streak. It's about moving you in a direction that will assist you and help you grow up. So when you can take your place out in the world and out in society and out in our community, you can be depended on. And we're going to find out if you guys can grow up or you want to remain as children. Just to clarify a little bit more about what coaches were talking about, what they're saying is there's an element missing on this team. What's missing? You know what's missing, they were talking about today. It's your heart, it's your guts, it's your belief in each other, it's your belief in the team. That's why there's that little voice in the back of your head thinking the shoe's going to drop and we're going to lose. And I think you're waiting for next week for it to happen. Everyone's talking to you saying, well, you can't win them all, and this streak is bound to go away, and you're bound to lose sooner or later, and I think you've all believed it. When it happens, you're all going to blame each other. That's what's going to happen. You're all going to blame each other. It wasn't me. I think you guys are petrified of modern day. I really do. I could see it in your faces. I could see it in your work ethic. As I watched that modern day film all this week. And that team is beatable. By this team, by more than one touchdown. But you don't believe it.
And that's really something that's going to have to change if we want to do this year and have a good season. I think we're not confident enough, especially with our linemen. You guys aren't confident in your abilities to make blocks and get downfield and hit people. I don't see why that is. We've been working since January. Everyone on our team, we just need to find something to play for. Just have a purpose to play for, whether it's for your teammates, for our coaches. So we owe them a lot. There's no way that we're going to lose this year if we do what we need to do. And right now, we're not doing that. And that's just going to have to change tomorrow if we want to get ready for next week. So I bet you that amount of days is going to be... If I ever lost a team 2 years in a row, I want to tear somebody's head off. They've been working with their coaches all summer long on routes, on defenses, probably watching films of us. We're capable of blowing teams out. We got the talent. We worked all year for this. Now we just got to apply ourselves and just find that in your heart. Just right here in your heart. Play for your teammates.
What is it that you really believe about yourself? Do you really believe that about yourself? I'm just a dud. I can't get the job done. Someone else helped me. Someone saved me. Someone else comforted. This is an individual thing you got to work on between now and tomorrow night. And for the rest of your life. Doesn't stop tomorrow night. You're going to work on it till the day you die, till the day they close the casket on you. That's something you have to work on. It's something all of us have to work on. It doesn't stop when you're 46 years old. I'm 46 years old. I'm as old as your parents. Does it stop when you're that age? No. Because you have to make commitments and promises your whole life. And you have to make new ones and different ones. You have to just keep growing. This is why you're here. This is why you're doing this. This is why we take this game seriously. It's not to keep a winning streak alive. It's to make you guys, to help you, to assist you, to try to point you in the right direction to be great people. Guys that can be depended on, guys with integrity, guys with honesty, guys that are tough, guys that are hard. That's our job. Not just to help you guys be that way, to keep trying to make ourselves that way too. We're not asking anything of you that we're not trying to do ourselves. Who's got the passion every week? Who's gonna grow in here and step up? Y'all want to be anonymous. You guys all, every time I look at it, heads down and look staring at the ground, won't look anybody in the face. Where's your guts? Where's your courage? And I don't mean just getting on a field and hitting somebody. That's not the guts and courage I'm talking about. And you guys just want to sit there. Say, hey, we had our pregame meeting. We went through the motion and did it. We're ready now. We're ready for Pittsburgh. Oh, really? Are you? Well, keep trying to convince yourself that.
It seemed like that team had a lot of guys leading by example. And on any good team, there's got to be a guy that, finally says something to somebody and gives that peer leadership through words.
I talk to my brothers about it every week. They tell me how, St. Mary's, Portland State, it's just not the same. They go 2-8. Here you go 10-0. And you don't have that type of unity that you have at the other schools. I mean, right here, it's not gonna get any better. No matter where you go, and what other team you play on, you're gonna have these people that you know right here for life. You know what I'm saying? We're not just gonna walk away. It's different. It's a family. It's a whole different ballgame. They're not just, at other places they're playing football. Right here, we're doing it's like a kind of life that we have here. Every senior should say something tonight. Talk about the experience that they had. Now you're working 12 and bunch, y'all ain't got to say about it. Coach Lance spend every single day on this football team, and y'all can't say nothing? That just doesn't make sense to me. All these coaches, they ain't gotta be here, they ain't getting paid for this. You guys can't talk? I think that's just disrespect.
Tonight, those kids, they were going to run themselves into the ground like a racehorse. Some of them, I was feeling like by any moment, they were going to just drop from exhaustion. That's how hard they played. That's how much they gave. And it was inspiring. It was so impressive to see young kids with such determination. When you see it like that, the way they did it, it's a rare find. And since I'm in the business of working with kids and trying to bring some of that stuff out in them, it was like a huge victory. And I don't mean on the field, I just mean validating my work. I don't want any of you guys on Friday night coming back to me going, we can't run this play, run that play. I'm running anything, and we better make yards on it. This team will never be considered a great team or a good team until you completely own it yourself. You got a stretch coming down the road that's going to challenge you. And I don't want to lead you into it. I want to be the guy in the back. I want to be the real general that amasses all their guys in front of them and says, go get them. That's the way it's got to be. And then you guys turn around and then you're gone. It's time for you guys to decide who you want to be and define yourself as a team. You can't, like Coach says, you can't wait any longer. If I was to give you guys a grade, your midterm, your mid-season grade, you got about a C. And there's too many good athletes, potentially good athletes in this room to say that. Tomorrow's another opportunity. It's time to step. It's time to go. The light is green. Follow through on your commitments tonight. Play hard and strong and confident. Understand that there's a lot of plays in a game, close to 130 plays or more. And you can't dwell on one or two. I truly believe that life's most impressionable lessons, ones you will never forget and that are life-changing, are the kind of lessons where you are under adversity. When something bad happens to you, or something challenging confronts you. And that's where you'll learn your lesson. I want to put it in its proper perspective. This is football, and it's fun and entertainment in games. That's all true. But nevertheless, you're in a very combative and competitive situation tomorrow night. And that is where you are going to find out about yourself. When you take that field, when a play comes into the huddle that has your name on it, no one can climb into your head and hear what that little voice is saying to you. Is it saying, oh no? What's it going to say? You're going to find out about yourself. And you know something? That's the thing about a team. So is everybody else. See, this is an opportunity for you to grow. This is an opportunity for you to turn a corner and say, I stared something difficult in the face and did something about it and made a difference.